Hello and welcome to a new game we're going to start playing. This is Wasteland 2 and this is a game that just kind of got out of early access yesterday. It's an interesting game. It's supposed to be a bit like the old Fallout games, like before Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, in the sense that it's kind of an isometric game in a futuristic kind of location. It's similar to Divinity in a lot of ways, mainly based on aesthetic. But if you play Divinity, it's sort of the same thing if it was a kind of sci-fi game. It looks pretty interesting, and I just picked it up and thought I would kind of do a video on it. I'm not promising there'll be a full Let's Play. That totally depends if it's a good game. But if it is a good game, then we'll certainly try and do a few more videos than one. Show you the options, because why not? There you go. It's made on Unity, so there's not a lot of customization, but there is some customization, which is better than nothing, you know? Turned off motion blur because I don't really like motion blur on games. You can do key bindings and shit. 10 out of 10. I'll put it on 5.1. That's gonna fuck up the game, isn't it? No? Oh, alright. 5.1. New game. It was a Kickstarter game, I think a while back actually, and then it just got on Steam and kind of gained popularity. And it is pretty popular on the Steam kind of lists right now, so it's not like it's a kind of hidden gem type game. It's pretty well known. Although saying that, I haven't seen many people play it. So we need to create a ranger team. We'll create a new ranger for myself. That's always interesting on these games. Attributes and stuff like that. So attributes. This might be boring. I'll put an annotation to skip this, or I'll just skip it outright and show you the exit kind of menu. We'll see how it goes. So these are the characters we have. Mr. Charisma, obviously me, Sniper, Hardass, and the Guide, who's good with shotguns. Let's fucking play this game. If you've had some experience in the wastes or places like it, and you know which end of the Mason cannon to point at the enemy, this is the setting for you. If you've been around the block a few times and think working your way in, we'll do this. I've never played isometric games apart from Divinity, so it should be interesting. Should be interesting indeed. Wait for it all. I imagine it takes ages to load in. So we've got 2 girls, 2 boys. Gender equality and all of that shit. Can't wait to play this game, actually. I'm really excited. I never got to play the original Fallouts, although I have them on Steam. They're too old. I don't know, something about the graphics just gets on my nerves. But hopefully this will convince me otherwise. I realise this isn't Fallout, but it's similar enough, and it does beckon back to those old games, as I'm told. So this should be a fun adventure, and I do intend on playing a few episodes of this at the least. I have got a lot on my plate at the moment, but I will try my best to get a few episodes recorded right now, one after the other, so that we can just upload them, and I'll have the back catalogue of episodes. I'll be quiet for the cutscene, if it is indeed a cutscene, but we'll see. I'll just move the mouse here. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. General Vargas. Good
What
man.
comes after the end?
Nothing?
I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know was that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too. Called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name.
The Rangers?
A proud name. The Desert Rangers.
I love this intro. This intro is really good.
Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain. Or unavenged.
Ace, born a man, died Desert Ranger. Fuck yeah.
Thank you, recruits.
A stiff, bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there's a lot of notches on the barrel.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a Desert Ranger.
Okay.
Where the heck do you think
Fuck's
you're going,
sake.
recruits? I know you're eager to get out into the field, but I haven't told you where
Well
you're
then
heading
fucking
yet.
hurry up, mate.
Settle in and listen. The place where Ace was found is about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map. You'll start your search for the repeaters in the logbook there.
Right. I see it, radio tower.
There. Now you know where to go.
Can I fucking go yet? Thanks, pal. Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Good luck out there,
Thank
recruits.
fuck for that.
Why are you still here, recruits? Good luck out there, recruits.
There's a shovel. So do I control the whole group? So we've got the leader, Ciparian, we've got Scrappy, we've got Chira. Conversation skills. You can switch the active ranger into conversation by selecting the appropriate portrait. Each of your rangers has their own strengths and weaknesses. Make sure to use the right one for the job. Right, that's how you do it. I want it over the shoulder, don't we? Alright. A Desert Ranger in a scarred but spotless combat armor stands in attention before the doors of the Ranger Citadel. Grenadier Major New Gabbets here. Welcome to Ranger Citadel, recruits, but the General ordered me not to let you in before you finished your first investigation. Who is the hard-ass again? Scrappy. Let us in, huh? Try and stop us. Talking tough already, huh? Well, it won't get you through this door, but I like your chutzpah. Still, you might want a little bite to back that up, bark of yours. Tell you what, I've got a little toy that might, help. Sound shady. Interested? I'm interested. I call her the Mississippi Mule. 'Cause she kicks like one. A double-barreled, flintlock pistol that will turn your enemies into thin red paste, as long as they're within 10 feet of you. She was my go-to gal when I was out on patrol, but I'm stuck here on the door duty. She don't get much use. You can have her, as long as you promise to put her to good use. That's a promise we can keep. Great, here you go. Treat her good, and she'll do the same to you. Scrappy got her. So what weapon does he have? give it to Scipio because, as far as I can understand, Scrappy was useful with blunt weapons, you know? Alright, so I need to reload every time. So they've all got blunt weapons. No, she got sniper. She got shotgun. She got that. It's decent enough. Use on self. Is he having a drag? Sweet. What I should probably do is add these to the No, I don't want that fucking flag as junk. I want to add to the hotbar. No, I don't want to fucking drop the daft things. How do I pick them up? Alright, well, we'll just try not to have any difficulty with that. Can we go inside? Still under orders from the general, can't let you in. Alright, I'm still getting used to the controls, but see, like, that was a good use of our intimidation right there. A kindly older woman in standard issue ranger garb. She seemed occupied counting goods. Let's see what she has to say. So it's good that you can change between characters during kind of speech. Corporal Solving Sappers. Well, hello, recruits. Welcome to Solving Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. An honour to make your acquaintance. Always nice to see new faces. Nice to meet you too. What's your story? Oh, it's not so interesting. I grew up in a village near here, but I was already a grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved into the Citadel. I saw how much good the Rangers were doing, and I wasn't much with my children moved. What? It was unconventional for an old lady to go through basic training, but I pulled my weight and earned my star. I may not be too useful in forward operations, but I've got lots of experience with keeping people well fed and well clothed, and I can run a drill press with the best of them. So General Vargas has me help Sergeant Nelson run supplies and help Captain Marzipan in the workshop now and again. Alright. Seeking outfitters. Well, with essentials, as tough to find as they are, I can't just give them away for free. Believe me, I wish I could, but we keep our prices as close to cost free as we can. General Vargas. He's a modern day Patton. He's got a mind for strategy and he knows how to make the tough calls, but he's got a gentle side too. What about the General? She's the smartest person I've ever met, bar none. She can whip up laser beams and water purification systems like I whip up pies. Sergeant Melson, great friend, great quartermaster, and the Citadel itself. I love this place. It used to be full of kooky birds back when I was younger. Fellas seemed to worship pre-war junk. I don't fucking care. Got an idea. This guy gets better prices, I think. 245 for that jacket. We don't have enough. Can we, like, kind of, thingy? We do anything? No. Top canteens. Sweet. Hey, Echo 1. Mind picking up that canteen over there? Alright. Is that it? Oh, what the hell? It's a sheep. He headbutted you right in the butt. What the hell? What the fuck? Can we shoot him? What's wrong with him? We need to regroup. Hit the bastard. I love that goat. Why'd you do that, you jerks? Because he headbutted us. The General said he'd be out here to train us after the funeral. I can't believe Vargas is going to train himself. Maybe we can join up with you guys. The General said he'd be out here to train us soon. Well, what was I supposed to do with that girl? It was attacking us, it was evil. Converse.
God damn it, Ace. Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits old Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all just babies.
We saw you at Ace's funeral, you knew him well. They all hurt, but this one man. Ace wasn't even a ranger, not at first. He worked as a driver and a mechanic for Fargo Brango up in Vegas, and when the base Conkai started sending its death machines into the desert, Brango sent Ace south to recruit robot fighters. We met him in Quartz. He pissed somebody off out there, and they locked him up. We sorted that out and he started running with us, helping us fight Cockeyes. And he never stopped. God damn it, Ace. I knew this one was trouble, I knew it. You thought Ace's mission was trouble? He was working on the same thing Vargas has you working on, trying to track down radio signals from beyond the edges of the map. All seemed a bit boring and scientific to me, but then Ace started saying he thought someone was following him. I asked him to let me come with him when I met him at Rail Nomads, to give him the repeater units, but he told me to go back to base. He said he was just jumping at shadows, because those radio broadcasters had spooked him. I should have gone with him. Why didn't I go with him? Babies? Sorry, but you are. As cute as the little kittens. You all remind me of Snake, Razor, and Thrasher, back when we were starting out, thinking we were going to save the world for the future, thinking none of us would ever die. Christ, sorry, don't listen to me. Youth is good, optimism is good. If we all started out so worn out and jaded like me, nobody would ever try to change the world. Where's Quartz? Not sure I can recall. Haven't been out that way in ages. Don't even know if it's still on the map. Ask Thrasher. Could be a nice place if the actions and the top cans of kisses and makeup. General Vargas used to be called Snake. Thrasher? Who's Thrasher? You better call him Gilbert now, funny. Back in the day, he just seemed to like his big old growly bear. Strong as an ox, just about as articulate. Any other commander would have handed in his walking papers, but Vargas doesn't dump old friends. You know anything about these repeater units? I really don't know the details. It's all a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Ask Woodson. Who's Woodson? Radio technician Wade Woodson. Sure do. What happened to Hell's Razor? He's another one gone. He went out somewhere. I hate him like blazes or some shit. Goodbye.
Say, listen. Vargas asked you to look into Ace's death because he thought I was too upset to be professional about it. He didn't want me going off half-cocked and shooting up all of Arizona looking for his killer. But I'd gotta find this guy. Ace and me, well, we've been fighting side by side for nigh on 20 years. I'm not letting him die unavenged.
Okay.
So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. I may be old and slow, but I know the wastes like the back of my hand. What do you say?
Yeah, I'll say we should take a fuck the orders, right? We're gonna be our own fucking group of fucking ragtag nomads. Now we've got her on our team. Does she talk?
No need to tell Vargas why I joined you. If anybody asks, I'm just helping you get oriented, alright?
Nice. So we've got another team member, actually. Can we steal his stuff? That's a question. I think we can. But we're not gonna. We'll wait. Give her the wrench's secondary. Change the CPR. Examine. Something seems to be buried here. We dig it up. Oh, can't do anything. Something buried here. Are these just gravestones, you think? I like the kind of notification area. So we killed that guy's goat. Bit of a shame, but whatever. Who's Ranger Brass Knuckles? Seems to be covered in piercings, tattoos and scars, but doesn't seem much older than a kid. He's scrubbing graffiti off the wall. I should have played Fallout, the originals. They're good. Like, judging by this, I like this. Talk right now, we've got to clean the graffiti. So have we seen the whole map? More or less. Right, I think there was something up here. But we can't get through there. We'll leave. Yeah, there's nothing else. Ranger. Onwards and outwards. But that's what I mean, like, if we hadn't talked to that person, we never would have known we could get her as a follower. So, you know. So we Ranger Citadel.
Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in.
Copy.
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. I also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare. But if you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find.
We're filled up at that traders area.
Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeaters. We must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. But right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
So it's important to stay in radio contact with you.
It is vital that all teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem.
Does that mean you weren't always the dispatcher?
Until now, Woodson's been our dispatcher. But Ace's death, don't let that make you self-conscious or nothing.
Alright, Roger out.
10-4, Echo 1, carry on. Ranger Command out.
So where do we need to go? How much water do we have? Where do we tell? Where's the water? I need water. I want to manually save it as well. Better do that. We're in radiation areas. Oh no! I went right into the radiation. What the hell? Oasis? Fill the canteens. You heading in the right direction? It looks like it. Is that the area we need to go to, or is that just treasure? That's the area. Enter radio tower. Citadel base is Echo 1. We've arrived at the target. Over.
Roger that, Echo 1. When you reach the area where Ace's body was found, give it a good going over. The folks that picked him up said it looked like he crawled there. Maybe you can find some tracks leading to where he was attacked. Copy?
Copy.
10-4, Echo 1, and check in immediately with any new info. Those repeater units are a top priority. Ranger Command out.
Sweet. My episode here. I've been Ciparian. This has been Wasteland 2. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time.